Alright guys, we're back with another tier list. So, while grinding some golden Grand Cross, I thought why not do a tier list because, well, you know, we need something to do. It's kind of a dead week again, nothing really going on. I mean, we got Merlin if you summon for Merlin, but I mean, that's pretty much it. You know, Shin. Other than that, there's not much going on. So, you know, while we're in this little dead period, I thought bringing a tier list, updating it again would be smart. Now, it is going to be a little different because I do have a couple of tabs that I added. I figured making one for all content and mainly PvP / like specific roles or whatever. I separated the two so that way it'd be a little bit easier just in case somebody new watches my videos and they're like, okay, well, who do I go for? What are they good at? Blah, blah, blah. You know, just to help them out a little bit. So I do hope that this is a little better. Now, some units did get placed, you know, very, not very differently, but a little differently from before. I can't remember exactly what. Not a huge change. Some went up, some went down. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's get into Merlin's banner with these units. So I guess we'll just start with Merlin, right? Merlin's good. I like Merlin. I think she's very strong as in terms of being a sub support. I honestly probably would put her above Gother. I don't think I'm gonna really put her above Easton. Now, again, she's in the sub slot, so she does have the inherent advantage of just not being used as far as play wise, right? So she does have that advantage. You don't even really need to ever see her on the field unless you're forced to do a 4-man. But I mean, in those situations, you wouldn't even bring her. So, you know, there's not much to say about that. Her skills are good. I do like her skills. We can check her out real quick. I do like her skills. They're not anything super wild, but I do think that they have a little bit of juice to them. Especially this freeze. The freeze on rank 1, I think is a little underrated. In the I don't know. I feel like, oh, sorry. I turned my my microphone up a little bit or down, trying to adjust it for you guys so I'm not blowing your eardrums off. There we go. I do think that, you know, it is like very underrated that her bronze does the rank 1. That is super strong, super strong. However, other than that, I mean, the barnacle effects, they're not gonna do anything super crazy. Again, they are good, but it's not like anything super wild, right? It's not like anything, oh my god, like it's changing the way the battle works. It's not like that. So yeah, Merlin's good. Definitely just, you know, a backline unit for sure. I mean, with the freeze on rank 1, probably some shenanigans, maybe in some type of final boss battle or legendary battle, right? Could be a little bit of shenanigans there. All right, so yeah, Merlin B. Let's move on to let's do who do we know that I guess we can do Nanashi, right? Nanashi. So Nanashi, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put him in the same tier. I think I'm gonna just put him maybe somewhere in here. I feel like it's kind of crazy to put Nanashi that high. He just, I mean, he does what he's a support. He's pretty good. Like, it's pretty good support. I can't really hate on it too much. So Nanashi, right? All he really does is stay in the back and increase unknown. It's really unknown with his holy relic that he's given the basic stats to. If he had this in his passive, oh, that'd be so crazy. But anyway, given the unknown, raise basic stats, and then he increases defense related stats with his holy relic when you have 2 or fewer skills. Top along the fact with his passive that you're doing max HP crit resist. It's good. It's a good combination he has right there. Very strong. Very strong. Again, I think Nanashi is just, he's just good. Like, I don't know, he's just good. So I'll put him in B. His overall skills are not great. You can do stuff. You can definitely do stuff with this delete skill, I guess. Even though you can only get on rank 2 and 3, but you know, you can still do stuff with that. Sure. You want to run him, but anyway, definitely just for his backline support. All right, so we'll do Valente, right? Red Valente. So Red Valente, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like she should be better. I definitely feel like she should be better. Her passive is very good. Maybe it's just the fact that catastrophes are not like super strong. You have LR Roxy, LR Shin. I'm trying to think, but LR Shin, you kind of have to go first. Yeah, maybe it's not the best. But her backline is good. Like, her backline is definitely good. Am I the biggest fan of it? No, because the basic stats are less than 15%. So right now, if your basic stats, like the boost you give to basic stats, if it's not 15%, I'm just not really all that impressed, unless you're giving basic stats through, you know, somehow somewhere else. But if it's just a lower than 15% basic stat increase with no other way to increase it, I'm not impressed. I'm not. So she does, unfortunately, in the basic stats department, kind of for me. Now, obviously, if you run 4 people, you get more than that. You get the, what is it, the 16%. So it's better than 15%, but still, you guys get the point. Max HP increase. She does increase attack and pierce rate, which is good. The immunity core, it's nice because she gives the defense. You do have to do 2 all targets though, so I don't know how good that would be, but anyway, the immunity core is good. It's good. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I just expected her to be a little stronger. She's good. Like, she's good for her backline. I would probably personally, she's definitely in here. Maybe in the middle. It's hard to say. It is. I mean, see, like, she gives the free revive. That is good. That's pretty. But so does Deanne. I don't know, because she does 50%. I'm gonna put her in the middle. I don't think it really matters. They're both. I mean, you know, whatever. But I'm gonna put her right there. All right, let's get some of these, you know, the ones we know that are bad out of here. You can go. Merlin, you probably. I gotta check on Merlin again. I can't remember exactly. Elizabeth and Hawk definitely are trash. Yeah, let me check on this Merlin real quick. I know I had one of these Merlins pulled up. Oh, well, yeah, but let me just double check this Merlin. I don't know if she has any gimmicky stuff or anything like that. Let's see. Oh, no, okay, she's super bad. Okay, yeah. Trash. Okay, trash. Yep, get these guys out of the way. Camila, that's another backline support, I believe. Nothing too, I don't think she does anything super crazy. If this is the one I'm thinking of, I don't think she does anything like super crazy. So her Holy Relic, attack and pierce, unknown. Okay, so she's another unknown. Interesting. Decrease attack related stats. Okay. What does she do for her passive here? So look, she has a 15% basic stat increase. All right, at the start of ally's turn, increases. Okay, that's by 25% is really good. Guard. Oh, and then okay, I like that. Unknown race, a catastrophe. Yeah, she would probably, let me see her skills. Her actuals, anything like super good. Okay, ult depletion, single target, spike AoE. So she does still transform. Does her skills, like, do her skills change? Can we check that out? Like, what does she get on her skills? Okay, removes all debuffs from, oh, that's actually really good, from allies. Oh, and then they get debuff immunity. What? Okay, wait. I had to think about it real quick. Single target or rank 2. Did they not like even touch her transform? Oh, damn! They didn't even touch her transform state. I don't think. Okay, and you have to stay in that for. You have to stay in that for 5 turns. Yeah, Camila. Yeah, her skill. Oh my god. Okay. Geez, I'm almost tempted to just put her in C, but no, see, I don't. I'm gonna. I'll put her above Chandler. This red Chandler. I think she's at least above him. I mean, that is an unknown. It's tough. You could. I mean, if I'm being charitable, let's be charitable to Camila. She's an unknown race backline. That's pretty good. So I'll put her maybe like right there. Maybe I'll put it right there. But then it feels bad to put Mono like right here too. So maybe I'll move her above Miguel. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to say. Let's just keep it like that. Okay. Anyway. So who's next? Let's do. We could do Freyr, right? Freyr. I already know he is Indra only, pretty much. Like literally, he is only relegated to Indra. So I'm gonna actually put him in. I wouldn't say he's A, but I think I would put him probably above Loki, if not maybe even right below him. You could even make an argument he is below Deanne. You could. No. He's definitely above Deanne because you can use him for super in-game content. So I think I'll give him the. But even in the mode he's supposed to be good in, he is kind of replaced. No, right now people run way different units. They don't really need Freyr. I'll keep him right here, and I'll let you guys decide whether or not he should be moved up or down. I don't really need to go over him. He is literally just for Indra. Not many people are gonna go for him, so I don't think I really need to cover him too much. I will just for content, but I really don't think I need to. How do you spell Frey? Is it Frey? Okay, yeah, Frey. All right, let me see. So his holy relic, right? This is good for the. I'm pretty sure he's gonna have a single target, but this is really good on the red Freyr. So, sorry if you hear music outside too, but yeah, this is good on the red Freyr. I'm sure this one will have a single target, but if you do the single target, you increase allies single target damage, right? So pretty good, and basic stats. So let's see. So he gets 7%. Okay. So up to 21. Well, no, I'm lying, right? Is it 21? It's either 21 or 28. You get 3. You can use on the field. Okay, 21. The hero skills are ranked up, which is always good. Yeah, yep. Okay, yeah. Just a kit meant for Indra. Cancel stances. So nothing too crazy, I guess. Yeah, just a really good unit for Indra. Nothing wild or anything like that. Cancels the stances. Indra probably does a stance. Stuff like that. So yeah. All right. So we'll go on to let's do LR Shin, right? Let's do LR Shin. Let me not teach you guys anymore. So LR Shin, he's probably gonna be the most contentious on this list. I feel like LR Shin definitely at his very peak, at the peak height that Shin could possibly be. I think you could actually make a case for him being an S tier. I think you could, and that's not even me glazing. That's not me. That's not me. Doing too much. That's not me doing tricks on it. That's me being honest. I think Shin is that good. I think he is actually that good. Shin's passive is very strong when you go first. It is super powerful because of the detonator effect. It basically means that the enemy gets punished for even making a move. So it is like a crazy ability to have. So punishing the enemy basically for just playing the game is a crazy ability. And people, you know, I don't think people are mad because it's not like, I mean, again, it's not like people are like, oh my god, Shin just broke the game or anything like that. But a lot of people don't like that. It's a whale type of unit. And this was the same case when the original blue Ludociel came out. If we look at him real quick, it was the same exact thing. So when Ludociel came out the first time, for like the original blue one, he had the same type of passive. Where is he at? Yeah, decreases defense related stats of enemies with lower CC than the hero by 40% for 3 turns in PvP. Now, his was specifically for himself. Shin's is the entire team. Like, Shin's is legit the entire team, but Ludociel's was just himself. So I don't know if it's better to have one where it's just focused on a single unit, or if it's the whole team, or does it really matter, right? Does it really matter at that point? But I would argue, and this is just the time, right? The times. When Ludociel dropped, when was this? So on global, this is crazy. Ludociel dropped on global almost 6 years ago. When he released, it was just a different climate. Like, the game was not the same game. It was just a completely different climate. And he was God. Like, Ludociel was God. It did not matter who you had. It did not matter what you did. If you went first, you were just cooked. Like, legitimately, you were just cooked. So that's one of the reasons why people ran him as a Link too, because, well, you're going to get the highest CC possible with Ludociel. So it means even as a Link, you're going to get really good stats from him. And then when he got his Holy Relic, it increased his basic stats even more. So he became even more valuable as a Link. He's just a very good, like, Ludociel's just a super, like, was a super strong unit. I shouldn't say he is, but when he gets his LR, I am super scared to see what they do with Ludociel. I am so, unless he comes out and it's just like the meta is not built around him at all, I am super scared to see what they do with Ludociel. Super scared. But anyway, back to Shin. Yeah, his detonator effect, the fact that they take, again, that they take 30%. 30% is it? I think it's of their max HP. So if they use, technically, if they use 3 skills, they leave themselves with 10% HP left, right? I think that's how that works. It might be a different calculation, but in theory, if they start from 100% and they use 3 skills, they take them, like, they take 90% damage. That's like actually insane. So yeah, detonator is super good. And then also they can increase lifesteal. So that means, and people didn't really catch this, but that means when you use you know, like a reflect or something like that, they can't increase their lifesteal through anything. So when they get the reflect, let's say Taizo drops in, right? And they do an AoE thinking, oh, I'll take the reflect damage, but I'll just heal up more than I'm taking. No, because your lifesteal's fixed at whatever it's at. So unless your lifesteal is, you know, greater than what damage you're taking, it legitimately is crazy the way this works. It is so crazy. And then check this out. Attack related stats for your allies get increased whenever they attack someone with detonator. That is, and then the damage reduction too. Don't forget that. So you can legit, if you go first with a super tank team, you probably will win. You probably will win if you have detonator. It is like, Shin is so disgusting. And then he also has the skill ranks, which is good. He removes the 2 orbs, which is very strong as well. Also, the damage taken decrease. It's so crazy. So you, again, Shin is very good when you make him like give him a super tanky team. Like if you're going in with DPS units, I don't think Shin's going to be as good personally, because of the fact that most of the time DPS units don't have a damage decrease passive. So Shin's still going to take a lot of damage. However, Shin is also with the tank team going to be supporting in that way. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So yeah, Shin at his absolute could be S. At his absolute worst, bare bones worst, I do think that I would put him in B, probably at the top, at his absolute worst. Like, just at his absolute worst, I think I would put him at the top of B, because in the situation where you need a farming unit, he can fulfill that role. He actually can. Is he going to be the best? No, he's not going to be the best at it at all, because he's not a damage dealer. So his multipliers on his skills are very low. We can check that out too. His multipliers are really low. So you see 165, that's terrible. And then you have 99%. If they're debuffed, it gets like, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's terrible. So is he gonna, but it can work, right? He's still gonna do damage. It's just not gonna be like super crazy damage. So I would, at his absolute worst, put him right here. I do think I'm gonna move him up, probably right there. Probably right there. I think this is good. I think this is good. Actually, let me move. I'm actually gonna move these a little bit. So I would put you there. I would put Tiore probably right here. You go probably like this. Yeah, I do like that. Yeah, I like this. Yeah. So I think that Shin, for most people, he'll probably be between a B and an A. Obviously, if you have a really good Shin or a really good team, he could move up to S. But again, this is just kind of the middle ground I think that he's going to be in. I feel like people are going to disagree. So let me know. Don't be scared to disagree, but give a reason why you disagree. Don't just come in here hating. Just give me a reason. So yeah, Shin definitely, I think, is an A tier unit. I don't hate him. I don't necessarily think he's the best unit ever, but I don't hate him either. I think he could be a very fun unit. I think he definitely has his niche uses. So leave him right there in A. I think that's good for him. All right, so then let's get rid of some of these units as well. We'll do Summer Ludociel. Summer Ludociel, probably I'm going to put her in this B role. I think maybe right there. Right there's probably good. So Summer Ludociel is meant to be a Nidhogg unit. However, I mean, you don't even really need her anymore, because of the fact that all of the units that we're getting just pretty much destroy every piece of content. So Ludociel, I wouldn't say, like, if you have a really built up Sin's team or Demon team or Human team, you don't even really need Ludociel. So I would honestly say for this Ludociel, if you get her, cool. If you want to build a goddess team, that's absolutely up to you. However, goddess team is not good. So I would say that it wouldn't even really be worth wasting your resources as a very brand new player, because chances are the very top meta teams probably will crush Nidhogg anyway. With that said, if you want to use her and if you don't really have another option or really good team other than goddess, she's a very good unit to run in there. She is very strong, very strong. Unfortunately though, that is the only piece of content that you're really gonna use her for, because again, that is pretty, I mean, well, I guess it's not really true. Well, yeah, I guess it is, because look, you can only Nidhogg. So I was gonna say this part, maybe you could use other places, but no, it literally says Nidhogg right there. Yeah, okay, Margaret's good. She does have this right here too, where she removes debuffs, obviously meant for the ignites that the Nidhogg boss puts on you. Damage taken decrease. So good skills. It is really good. Like, the skills are good. Cancel stances, you need that. Strong kit, right? Very tight knit kit. But I'll put it right there. Gil Thunder, my boy Gil Thunder. I'm probably Gil Thunder. I'll put him maybe at the top of C. The reason I don't know why I would put him lower is he might be good in a very niche mode that I might not be like conscious of. Maybe he could be good in something that's I don't know. Am I giving him too much credit? I'll put him in trash. I'll let you guys tell me whether or not he's good for like one piece of content or something, but otherwise he is terrible unit. All right, Queen Hell. So Queen Hell, I'm actually kind of tempted to just put her in A right here, because her kit is very, very good. Also, her unity is strong too. Crit resistance, 20% crit resistance. I'll take that. I'll take that. But yeah, so she does basic stats. She does also. So this is the part that I'm like iffy about, because I don't know if using 2 AoEs is good in this meta. I mean, I guess I haven't really had an issue with it unless you're using 2 AoEs of the same character, but I hadn't had an issue with it yet. But she removes debuffs, like 2 of them. So if you are able to get that off, that is very good. Very, very good. And then the retrogression. The retrogression is super crazy because it keeps you alive. It keeps your allies alive. It's good. It's good. 2 AoE cards, so we're like probably really good for farming. Actually, I think I did see her on like some of the best farming teams for Grand Cross. Very good. Very good. I honestly kind of just want to put her in A, but for now, I think I'll put her in B. I'll let you guys let me know if I'm doing a mistake or an injustice to her. I mean, obviously, probably for, oh, well, you know what? Hero Arena, she probably is really good there. Shin will probably be really good in Hero Arena too. I'll put her here. I'll put her in A. I'll let you guys let me know, tell me if she's bad or not, but she looks good at like good, again, 2 AoE skills, good for farming. Again, probably good in Hero Arena. I'm trying to think. Yeah, she probably she probably does. She's the one that helped. No, it's Salos and Sobnock. Never mind. I'm sorry. Yeah, but she probably is good. I'll put her in A. Let me know if I'm bugging or not. Okay, so here we go. We got Freya. So for Freya, she's the PvP variant. I think for Freya, I might keep her in this range. She's like for Ragnarok, she's mainly just for Ragnarok, right? So maybe here, maybe right there somewhere. Let's take a look at her, what she's doing. I had seen her before when I came back in like April, right? Was it like April? Somewhere around there. So let's see what she's doing, because I think she's a PvP type unit. Okay, so her holy relic can only be used in Nidhogg, so that's probably for the other Freya. Okay, yep, so she is a PvP unit. All right, hero basic stats, plus fascination on the meaning they can't. Okay, so they can only attack her and do 40% damage. Okay. Extermination. So what's that? The single target? Oh, she has 2 single targets. Okay. 50% ignoring a crit resist. Okay. Okay. Oh, she's very selfish. She's super oh damn, she's actually really selfish. She's not doing nothing for the team. Okay, I mean the fascination. Okay, so the fascination is good because they can only attack her, but yeah, she's really, I mean the abyss is always going to be good, so the abyss is strong. I'll put her in B. I don't think she's in C. I'll keep her in B. I'll keep her in B. And then we have Gelda. So for Gelda, she is also gonna go in B, probably around here. Or maybe here. Right there. Yep, I like that. Gelda's good. She's definitely super strong. I don't think you can use her everywhere for every piece of content, no doubt, but she definitely does have like specific use cases if you don't have another demon option, because remember, she is classified as a demon. Her AoEs are really strong. Her whole entire kit is very good. Like her whole entire kit, super strong. Unfortunately, the one thing with Gelda is she works off of lifesteal, and in this meta, not everyone, but there are very strong units, very powerful units that have infect cards. So the moment someone puts an infect on her, she can't, like, blood pact doesn't really do anything outside of the 30% damage reduction, right? It doesn't really do anything because obviously they won't be able to build up these points, so that won't matter. So her HP won't increase. The selfish love, okay, this is good because she herself will be immune to the infect, but again, the entire team won't. So it's kind of like, okay, but it's okay. Like, she's okay right now. You can still get away with running her. I think maybe not anymore. It's hard to say. It is hard to say. She is taking damage for demons too. It is hard to say. I'm gonna keep her in B. I do like the 2 AoE, so you know, farming potential there. But I'll keep her in B for right now, and I'll let you guys decide where she goes. But guys, that's gonna be it for the video. I know it was a little long. It's always like over 30 minutes for some reason, but there are a lot of units. There's a lot of units. So hopefully that this tier list looks good. Hopefully I, came through and explained myself. Again, I did split them up between like who's good in pretty much everything, and then another one for PvP, just so that way people can understand. Rudo is up there, right? Because he is very good. I feel like he's not A. You could move him down. I could see it. I'm gonna keep him in S because I do think that he is still pretty good. He just needs the right units around him, but I do think he's pretty good, and even in PvE content he can still be that tank you need, so not terrible. The next one of these I do feel like I'm gonna move him down. I do think I'm gonna move him down. Esterosa will probably be here for a little bit because his role as a support in the demon team is very, very good, so he'll probably be there for a little bit. Yeah, other than that, let me know what you guys have issues with, and let me know where I went wrong. And that's going to be the end of the video. This will be Dev signing out. I love you all. Have a beautiful and blessed rest of your day.